On your mark. Get set. Go.
Oh, 30. There we go. 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Nailed it.
24.8.
Pretty good.
I've had a love affair with cars my whole life. I build them in my shop, and I race them both on and off-road.
I've spent years on the auto show circuit talking about cars, but now it's time to get behind the wheel and find the next adventure.
Together, we're setting out to tackle all things that every car enthusiast should do.
This is The List.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to The List. I'm Jesse Combs.
And I'm Patrick McIntyre. It was December of 2011 when our first episode of The List went live on Autoblog, and it's been 6 adrenaline-filled years since then. And each year, we take a look back at the adventures we took, and 2017 is no different.
This year was filled with thrills, breakdowns, danger, and excitement. But looking back, the overwhelming theme for this year was fun. I mean, just straight up F-U-N, fun.
Yeah, I mean, between role-playing, reenactment, and costumes to wacky cars and wild events in exotic locations, it was a fun-filled year for the series.
Here's a look back at the adventures we had in 2017 as we check drive a fire truck, race in the mid-400,
Design a car, experience the 24-hour Le Mans, recreate Rendezvous Paris,
drive a VSP, drive the Passage de Gois, and compete in the Gambler 500 off the list. I love this!
One of the things that's been important to us from the beginning is honoring the people who drive for a living. And this year, we kicked off the season with the LA County Fire Department in a Quint tiller truck, as Jesse and I each got a chance to drive the truck and steer the tiller.
Yeah, this was a combination of childhood fantasy, modern-day hero, with a little bit of a pop culture nod to Kramer from Seinfeld. It all sounded pretty simple, but, well, we'll just let you check it out yourself.
All right, so when we're coming to the turn, we want to cheat a little left.
Cheat a little left.
Quickly back to the right. left. Ah, we killed the cone. This is terrifying. I have no control over anything.
That was such a great day. It's always amazing to me that driving big trucks and heavy equipment can be just as much fun as driving a supercar.
Yeah, usually when we co-drive, we're right next to each other. But co-driving while sitting about 30 feet apart and both having a steering wheel at the same time, that was wild.
And then there was something about the urgency of the siren and the turnout gear that took it to a whole nother level. Unfortunately, our next episode, we didn't get to co-drive together.
Yeah, well, when you pick a single-seater buggy from the 80s as your car of choice, it doesn't leave much room for me.
Hey, beggars can't be choosers, and I've been wanting to race this race for as long as I can remember, and I wasn't gonna pass up the opportunity.
Totally fair, totally fair. So while Jesse was out racing, I was chasing and reenacting the movie that's now synonymous with the mid-400.
We can't stop here. This is brat country.
I've never ridden in a convertible before.
Get in. There's a couple things you should know about us. Can you hear me?
Guys, I stalled it at the stop sign and now it won't start.
Unfortunately, we don't always get the outcome we want, but lucky for you guys, failure can be just as interesting to watch as success. And it's not the first time we've broken down on the show.
And it certainly won't be the last. It's also not the last time that we wore costumes this year either. In our next episode, we designed a car at Art Center College of Design, and we were mentored by some extremely talented students.
We struggled throughout the entire process, but the finished product was straight out of our 80s dreams, so a commercial was in order to market this beast.
Enjoy.
It started with ambition. It evolved into an impeccable execution of mediocrity. It's the car of your virtual dreams.
Made with cutting-edge 3D print technology.
A hand-activated manual transmission. Its chameleon-like ability changes to any color you can imagine. Purple Ninja? Wasn't me. Mine's orange. A design so derivative, you'd swear you'd seen it before. And while you're trying to figure it out, it's already snuck up on you. Quickly, stealthily, like a ninja.
Well, they don't make them like they used to.
Apparently we do. It is so hard to come up with a car design that's not derivative of something that you've already seen before.
Well, design and performance is everything, especially for race teams competing at the highest level of competition. We headed to France to film a few episodes, and experiencing the 24-hour of Le Mans was at the top of that list.
No matter what class you're competing in, Le Mans is the pinnacle of motorsports. And we finally got to check it off the list alongside the Ford GT team. You guys are out there for 24 hours. Are you in the car for 2 hours and then you switch? How does that work out?
We'll typically do 2-hour stints. In the night, we might try to extend it a little bit, do 3-hour stints, just so that when you get out of the car, you can have a bit of a rest.
Night is when the fatigue sets in. Body fatigue, mental fatigue, metal fatigue. Driver and machine push ever closer to the edge of chaos. Many cars have fallen out by sunrise.
If attending Le Mans is even something you think you want to do, just do it. You will be so glad that you did.
Yeah, there is something for everyone. Racing, tailgating, great French restaurants, and the medieval town of Le Mans is stunning.
My new favorite. And as you guys know from the show, we love driving in beautiful cities all over the world. And obviously, France is no different. Driving through Paris was an absolute must for us, and we wanted to pay homage to a legend by recreating Claude Lelouch's 1976 film that came to be known as Rendezvous.
Now, we tried to recreate the experience as closely as we could, but we were met with some unexpected twists in the process.
Over the bridge.
Straightforward, yep.
Oh yeah, this is where it gets into the neighborhood. We don't have any stoplights for a while. Damn it! How does this always happen to me?
I don't know.
Hello. You're in later? I'm sorry, what?
Late? Oh, are you late?
Am I late? No, I was trying to just make it through that light. I'm sorry.
The French police, very friendly. Wow, how many points do you get taken off your license in the States if you get a French ticket?
Man, that TT was awesome. Such a great car to drive, even through a sleepless and congested city. And I'm grateful that the police were feeling generous that night, because I'm really lucky that they didn't take my license right then and there.
Yeah, you are. But if they did, I had a backup plan. The VSP, a French phenomenon known as the voiture sans permis, a car that requires no license to drive, but is grossly underpowered at 1 horsepower and underbuilt. Plastic panels.
Well, if there's one thing we know how to do well, it's have fun. And to my surprise, driving the VSP was some of the most fun I've had all year.
I defy you to have more fun with a 1 horsepower car than we did. Check it out.
Oh, jeez. Oh, my God. Oh, God. Oh, what do I do? What do I do? Keep going? Pull these in. Oh, my God. Okay, we got this. Oh, yeah.
You got like maybe a half an inch over here.
Oh, okay.
Oh my God. Stop.
Okay.
You're.
So should I go this way?
You should
Should I
go
go a
your
little more
way
on my
for
side?
sure.
Yeah. There we go. How's that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, you can go straight.
Okay, I'm definitely scraping over here.
Oh, left.
Left.
Go left. Go left. Go left. Oh my God, Patrick, you are ballsy. Okay.
Yeah!
Oh! I think that's the most stressful thing you've ever done to me.
Now, if that wasn't a strange enough trip, there was another interesting thing we wanted to check off the list while we were in France.
Yeah, sometimes we'll go somewhere, and while we're there, we'll learn of another car thing to do, and because it's nearby, we've got to do it. You never know when we might make it back.
And when we heard of the Passage de Gois, a road that's underwater most of the day due to high tide, it piqued our interest.
We had heard stories of cars being swept away, and we found out just how quickly that could actually happen.
Losing some road.
Here, I'll drive in it
Need a
just
little
to
water?
make
Yeah,
you feel like
Yeah, there we go. Action.
water is all the way across the road.
Okay, cool.
This is literally, guys, this is all within a matter of maybe 5-10 minutes.
Oh. Oh, this is good. Oh, this is good. Oh my God. Oh my God.
All right.
Oh man, that was wild how fast that water came up.
Yeah, it was.
So, just to recap, we played dress up, driven ridiculous cars in amazing locations, faced danger, and laughed our butts off. Now we're on to our final episode of the year.
And our final show for 2017 includes everything you just mentioned, all wrapped up into one ridiculously awesome event.
The Gambler 500. Its founder, Tate Morgan, hooked us up with a couple of ridiculously unsuitable cars to hit the Oregon Outback on a quest for the devil's butthole.
And if that all sounds like gibberish, it is. Unless you've experienced it yourself, which I highly recommend you do. The Gambler 500 is still in its infancy, and it's one of those things that you should check off the list probably before it gets too out of hand.
Judging by our experience, it might already be too late for that.
Come on, boys, let's rally!
Here we go. Here we go. We are so close to being done. We're almost back to Portland, and the crew car just crapped the bed. What's going on, man?
I don't even know if this car has enough juice to pull it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Whoa!
Yeah, everybody's belted in. Except the teddy bear. We can get back to Portland like this, right? Yeah, this is starting to get dumb.
There you have it. The List 2017 is in the books.
Join us in 2018 as we check more of the 1001 car things to do before you die off the list.
Thanks for watching.
We'll see you next time.